Hi there, this is Lisa Schulteis with Electroline Marketing, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to customize the fields that show in your contact search results. I had a client today who was very frustrated that he was only seeing certain fields, and it's super easy to customize this, so I wanted to walk you through it very quickly. So this is my Sandbox app. I don't have a whole lot of contacts in here, but enough that I can show you how to walk through this. So if we come up to our little cornerstone icon up here, which is our navigation, and go into contacts, you will see that I have 8 contacts listed in here. Jane Doe, a couple of vendors, Susie Q, test person, Jane Smith. And first of all, there's actually 2 views in contacts. I tend to keep my views on this. It's called the interactive view. And this allows me to go through and quickly click on these little icons to either see notes or add notes, see tasks, add task, appointments, emails, if there's any orders, what tags they have, any campaigns that they're in, upcoming campaigns, things like that. So I tend to leave my contact list in this interactive view, but I know for those of you that have a number of contacts that you're trying to just quickly scan, you might actually click this right button over here, which gives you the grid view, and that simply puts them in a list format for you. Now, as you can see, with this particular list format, it's not exceptionally helpful. I have an ID number here. I have a company name, which might be helpful if I knew what their name was, and I have an email and a state. But you'll notice what's most importantly missing here is their first and last name. And so it's very easy to change what fields appear on this search result. So we're going to go up here to Edit Criteria and Columns, and we'll move all the way over to the right to this Columns tab. And here is where I see that currently I have ID, company, email, and state. Well, I don't really need ID. The ID is very important for the system, but I don't need it. I might need the company. I might not. For now, I'm going to take that off. But I definitely want to have the first name, the last name. I probably want their phone number. And let's say I want their street and their city and their postal code. Now the way I multiple selected those on a PC is I just held down the control button. If you're on a Mac, you can hold down the command button and then just click and choose which items you want. So I'm going to click this little double arrow to move them over to the left side. You'll see that they're all here now, but they're not necessarily in the order I want. So we're going to move state down so that it's down just before the postal code, which is where it should be. And we're going to go ahead and move the email down because I want my first name and last name to show up first. So I now have first name, last name, email, phone, street, city, state, and postal code. I can also tell the system how I want it to be sorted. So I currently have this set that it sorts by the last name and then the first name. I know there's a lot of people that prefer that things sort by first name then last name. And there's some other choices in here as well, as whether I want them to send by descending or ascending or whatever. But I'm going to leave this for now as last name and first name and click OK. So that was super easy. I now have first name, last name, email, phone, street address, city, state, and postal code. So if I'm sitting here looking through my list of contacts and need to quickly call somebody, I have that information right here. And it's very easy to find. And what you'll notice is we change these fields on the grid view. When I go to the interactive view, those same fields are now on the interactive view. So I can very easily see what information I have. If I'm on the phone with Jane Doe and I say, you know what, Jane, I don't have your street address. Can you give me your address? I can quickly go in here, click my little pencil icon, and go ahead and add her address in here on the fly. And that keeps me from having to actually even go into her record and update her information. So it makes it very easy. So if there are fields that you use on a consistent basis, I would go ahead and add those to the search results so that you have the information at your fingertips, and you can easily edit that information. So that's how to easily add fields or delete fields from your contact search results. If you have any questions or if you're looking for additional tips, go ahead and go to electrolime.com, and you can go ahead and contact me through the website and let me know what other videos you're looking for in terms of how-tos on Infusionsoft. Thanks, and